Hi, I'm Phil, and today I'm going to talk about the Electronics Nezha kits, and particularly the kit for the microbit, and I'll show some projects based on the RFID module. So these kits combine not only coding for the microbit, but electronics in both sensors and actuators. And they also allow you to explore some mechanical construction with Lego components, and are very suitable for STEM education. So the two kits that I've got are the microbit Nezha and also the Arduino 36-in-1 Nezha A Inventors Kit. And we'll go straight to the projects that I've been working on. Now you can see I've done quite a number of projects, and the ones that I want to look at today are the RFID projects and demonstrations. So the first one is the Chinese musical instruments. And the way that this works, you can see on the desktop arrangement that when you put a card on the reader, the RFID reader, it will identify the file, the music file for a particular Chinese musical instrument. And just move down to the objectives. So you can see it will read and write MP3 files onto the MP3 player, which is not shown here. You'll see that in the video that follows on. And it will show the results on a USB serial monitor. And when you put the card there, it will read the MP3 file name from the card. So the hardware, we're using a Nezha microbit adapter, a PlanetX RFID sensor, the various cables, and they're all hooked up in this arrangement. So in port 3, we've got the PlanetX MP3 player. And on the I2C port, we've got the RFID sensor. And for software, I'm using MakeCode. So you can see the code here. We'll have a look at that later on. And I've also created labels for the RFID. And you can see these labels go onto the RFID cards themselves. And the idea is that when you get a card, you have to identify the name of the instrument. Okay, so we'll go and have a look at that in a minute. The folders are all numbered, so all of these go into the O1 folder, and each of these have a name for the file. So we'll go and have a look at that on the video shortly. But similar to this project, there's also identifying the birds and the carnival of the animals. So we'll have a look at the birds. It's similar. That is, each card, we can read and write the MP3 file name onto the card. And we can show when we actually put a card at the reader, it will identify that file name and show the result on the USB serial monitor. And the idea is it will play the bird call according to the file name. So hardware, same as we had before. And we'll have a look at the software. The only difference this time is that we're using different labels and different sound files on our folder. So our folder this time is 02. And these are the birds that we're going to identify. Okay, so stay tuned, and I'll give you a demonstration of this operating, and we'll go and have a look at my references. So we'll go right up to the top, and if you're interested in, I've created quite a number of mind maps on it, and the components come from electrics, and the one we've been looking at is the microbit Nezha kit. And the sound files come from the Pittsburgh State University, the Faculty of Music there. And that's where I got the samples of the Chinese musical instruments. Here is the Nezha microbit controlled RFID reader. So we have a RFID reader here, and we have an MP3 player, and microbit can interact with both of these. It reads the file name from the RFID card and identifies and plays the sound, the corresponding sound file on the MP3 player. So as an example, if we take some Chinese instruments, we've got a RFID card, and on one side we have the instrument. The name of the instrument is on the other side, and the way that this works is that you put the card onto the reader, and it's identified that there's a file 1, and it will then play the music for that instrument. So you can pick up and select another card. So the idea is once you hear the music and you've seen the picture, you have to give it a name. So we'll put it over here. We might get another one, just pick another one at random, and we can put that on. You can see that it's immediately recognised the name of it, and it will play that one. And we can take that one off. Now, we can change the folder, so we're now on to folder 2. So instead of Chinese instruments, this time we're going to look at Australian birds. So we're going to read, trying to identify what this bird is. And you can see that the bird is the channel-bill cockatoo. And we can pick another one at random. Well, let's go and see if we can find a different bird. We've got a galah here. So what we'll do is we'll put the galah down. So we're just reading from the file. The file is number 6. So it's playing the sounds of the galah.